Hi, I'm Angel at the Fairwood Branch Library, and today I will show you how to make metal carrying cases. The inspiration for today's video came from a blog called DIY Candy, and the article is called What to Do with the Used Altoid Tin. You'll need a few supplies for today's craft, and most of these will be in the grab and go bag that I will give to you at the library. But for today, you will need a metal mitt case, a paintbrush, some washi tape, some glue. You will also need a pair of scissors. This won't be in your bag, but if you have a pair of scissors at home, that would be great. And if you have a metal case that is not blank, then in your bag you will also have some white paint. And I will mark the container so that you know which one is paint and which one is the glue. Step one, if you have a blank tin case, kind of like this one, then you can skip step one. You don't need to do this part because you already have a nice blank canvas to work with. However, if you have one that has writing on it or anything like that, any colors on it, then what you'll need to do is take your white paint and you're going to use that to just cover up the writing. So you're just going to take your paintbrush and paint a layer of white on top of your case, and then you're going to let it dry. And once that dries, you're going to add another layer on top and then let that dry again. That's just so that it will hide the letters some, so that you won't see through the washi tape once you add your washi tape. It's okay if it's not perfect, because once you add your tape, you won't be able to see it anymore. Step two, you have to pick at least 2 of the washi tape that's in your bag. I gave you 3 different choices and you can use all 3, but you have to use at least 2. So once you've chosen which 2 you would like to use, you're going to use that to start to cover your case. The part that you're covering is the top half of your case, so that when you open it, you know, this is the top half. You can also tell because it's the one that's on the outside a little bit. So what we will do is take a strip of your washi tape and you're going to use that to cover the top of your case. So once you have a strip that's long enough, and you want it to be a little longer than what your case is, so that you can wrap it around so that it'll help it stay more securely. So once you've measured your tape, you're going to take your scissors and you're just going to cut it off. Once your washi tape is long enough, what you're going to do is see this front edge of your case right here. You're just going to start your washi tape there and lay it as close to the bottom, as flat as you possibly can. You don't want too much of your case showing at the bottom, just that teeny tiny edge if yours has an edge on it. Some of them don't. But if you have an edge, you just want that little edge maybe showing, and then the rest you're just going to cover with your washi tape and you're going to lay it flat. Once you've got that down all smooth, see how it sticks up a little bit right here? You're just going to fold that over so that it shows over the top a little bit. Once you've gotten to this part, you'll see that if you try to push it down, it doesn't really lay down perfectly. So what we'll do then is take a pair of scissors and cut just a little line about midway through. And then you're going to take this little top piece and fold that down like that. Make sure you try to keep it flat when you fold it down, or as flat as you can. And then this little piece in the front, you're just going to fold it around the front. It's so that when you're finished and you've got all of your washi tape, you won't have any pieces sticking up. It'll all be laying flat. Once you've got that first piece laying down, you're going to take your second washi tape and you're going to use that to make your second line. So remember, just make it a little bit longer than your case, just enough to wrap it over the edges. And you can kind of use your case as a guide to kind of get a feel for how long you want it to be. Like my piece is just a little too long, so I'm going to save some of that. and then you just cut it again. For this piece, we're gonna lay it just above this first piece. You want it to overlap slightly so that we don't see any of your metal case sticking out from underneath, unless you would like it to. That's actually one way that you can kind of design it, but I like for mine to just show all washi tape and nothing else. So just kind of lay it over the edge just a little bit so that you don't see anything. And then you're gonna fold this piece over and under the case. And the reason you want it a little bit longer is you want it to be able to just wrap it around the edge of the case a little bit like that. This will help keep the ends of the washi tape flat, and it won't come up as easily as you open and close your case. It'll give it just something to hold on to. So when I'm finished, it looks like this. For your next step, you want to continue your washi tape. Alternate colors. You can make the strips as big as you want to. If you want to add 2 at a time, if you want, one color to show a little bit more than the other, that's okay. You don't have enough washi tape to do the entire case in one color, so you will have to alternate some, but you want to alternate until you get near the end. The very last strip that you do is going to be a little tricky, just kind of like this first one here, in which you're going to take your last strip of washi tape and line it up, just overlapping a little bit, just like every other piece. However, your washi tape may be a little long when you get to the end, and if so, you may just want to trim off the excess. Since I have a nice clean case, I think I might leave this last little section open, but if it's just a little too long, you can trim it down. You don't want the washi tape to cover your hinges, because the more you open and close your case, it will get a little looser there. Also, as you're alternating, make sure that you have just a little bit of excess. It doesn't have to look perfect unless you want it to, but just to help the washi tape stay on top, you want to wrap the washi tape around the edge with a little bit of space, just so you can get it on there well. Once you get to the end, just like you did with this first piece in the beginning, you're gonna make a little cut on the end to use it to wrap around the curved edges. For your last step, we're gonna take some of our glue here and we're gonna paint a thin layer over the entire top of the case. And you wanna catch all the sides and around the edges too, just so that your washi tape will stick a little better and to help keep it from coming up and to kind of work as a coated layer. Even though the glue is white, it will dry clear. Don't worry about that. Just give it a nice little thin layer across the top and let it dry. And if you would like, you can do a second coat just to be extra sure and let that dry again. And once you're done, you will have a very nice carrying case, and you can use this for a number of things. It's actually the perfect size for earbuds if you have a pair of earbuds you like to carry with you, but you can also use it to carry change or as a first aid kit. You can use it for a sewing kit. There's a lot of different great uses for these. So I hope you enjoyed making your carrying case, and I hope you come and see us again soon.